Happy birthday!
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm doing sculpting in 3D Coat. How's your morning going? I hope your Saturday is working out. I hope everything is working out for you. We're going to try to get back into some art here. So, just want to say hello to PCC and everyone else that's been checking out the stream. Let's get right to it. Okay, here we are in 3D Coat, and we're going to start. I have to update the main character, so I'm going to work on it in little intervals. So we're just going to chill and do sculpting. We're going to listen to music that's game inspired, and you know, I'm going to talk about 3D Code as I work on it and just general sculpting and character design. Okay, guys, welcome to the show. Let's do this. One of the things I started to do was to one of the things I started to do was to try to up-res this model a little bit. And I'm going to bring up an image of what this should look like. I'm going to use a program called BREF and just bring it up and hold it up there on the side. Just zoom in here a bit. It's been a while, guys, but it's never too late to get into art. I'm I'm looking for a good pinch tool. Let's see if we could find something like that. Now I had, at one point I had all these tools laid out here. Let's see something. I want to take a look at this. Oh, you could save. Okay, let's see here. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so there's save presets and load presets. I don't think I have anything saved in here. Let's take a look. See, weapons, objects. Excuse me. Work files. Let's go by name here. Okay, so once I'm gonna make some custom brushes here, and then we're gonna save those off. I really thought that maybe I had some saved off, but probably I didn't. And there's a whole list of tools over here. There's a smart pinch, you know, and there's different parameters for these things. Let's zoom that up. Let's see what this does. Yeah, see, that's not behaving in the way I would like it to behave. Hold on here. I'm getting problems with my keyboard. I really need. There's probably like crumbs on my keyboard, and I really need to clean it out. There we go. What does smart pinch do? Not a whole lot. Vox smart pinch. Let's go with regular Vox pinch. Let's see what that does. Yeah. So it kind of like digs in and makes like its own pinching thing. I would like something to bring these two, tighten these two creases together. Let's see if we could find something like that. This crease right here. Let's try pinch. Ah, look at that. I think this is the action. That definitely brings, pinches things together. Makes the seam a lot tighter. I'm going to save this one. File. Oh, maybe we have to right click in here. Add preset. Yep. So that's the pinch that we need. So I'm going to use these brushes right here I have in my custom tool, my custom presets right here. And wherever we need more, we're just going to dive in here and add it. I'm using a Wacom, and what that is it's a tablet basically. So you could use a pen. Okay, this shader here helps you to see imperfections on your mesh. I would like a fill tool. Let's see if this fill works. So I could like fill up divots. That's not too bad. Let's try this scrape, flatten, smooth. Okay, and let's try this see if we could get like a kind of clay strip kind of thing. Soft clay, wet clay, base clay. Let's see what base clay does. That's not
Hello
too
there.
bad. Hey, how's it going? Hello there. How's it going, Mateo? Okay, we're gonna build this up here a bit. That's great. I'm happy that everything is fine. Okay, so I like that base clay tool. It's not the best. Yeah, yeah, it's not the best. Let's look for another one. Let's try Vox clay. Ooh, Vox clay is the way to go. Let's go back. Let's get rid of that base clay. Okay. Oh, yeah, the base clay has some divots in there. It's a little more natural, but the Vox clay is very straight, and that's what we need for mechanical parts here. Yep, and then let's add that. Add preset. So Vox clay is the top, and then we want that fill. That fill was doing pretty nice. I'm gonna fill this right here. Let's fill it. Let's add that fill brush in here. I'm gonna move, let's see if we can move this down a bit. Okay. I think that flatten is another big deal. Let's try flattening this. Yeah, that's exactly how I thought this should work. So this is working out really well, guys. So I might be in and out the stream, but I'll try to stick around as much as I can. I figure some Nick is better than no Nick. So you've been making dark humor jokes? Okay, that's cool. Tightening up the... Yep, so that's tightened. Let's see if we can get another like little tighten area. Oh, I kind of don't like the way that looked. So that's that pinch. So let's see here. Let's see what other brushes they have in here. Look at this pinch here, surface pinch. I believe if you use surface tools, it temporarily changes things. I like, this is kind of more of like a dig. It like digs in a groove and pinches it together, which is not bad. I think it's making it deeper. Let's test it on a, yes it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring that in, I'm gonna use a slightly different brush. Oh. Okay, you guys gotta forgive me, my keyboard is messing up again. And the thing about working on a Wacom is that it's pressure sensitive. So the deeper you dig in something, the harder you press, you know, the deeper it gets. I hope wherever you are, your Saturday is shaping up. I'm going to add this pinch on there. I love this pinch. This pinch is not bad. The other pinch is kind of soft, but this one is really making seams. So let's add this one. Okay, so I'll just give this, let's see if we can rename this one. Let's call this deep pinch or something. a seam pinch. Like it really makes a, let's call it like panel cuts or something. Pinch panel cut. Well, it's actually scoring. So pinch score. Scoring. That's what that is. So a lot of you guys may have been like, "Hey, Nick, where have you been?" So I've been doing a lot of different things. Just mostly kind of more self-improving, getting closer to the Lord and everything like that. You know, and I realized I was watching a bunch of videos, and I realized a lot of videos that I was watching, kind of talking about the Lord and different things like that. You know, those videos, they're using AI imagery now to kind of illustrate some of the stuff from the Bible, and I was like, whoa, you know, it's amazing that you could take words from a book. So it's if like you're reading a book, so like the Bible, like a lot of the things that they try to describe in there, you have to imagine. But you know, with AI, you know, you could give those descriptions to the AI.
I'm doing vision therapy.
Oh, are you? Wow, that's great. And how is that going? Well, you know what, let me finish saying what I was saying. So with the AI, they're feeding like scriptures from the Bible in there with different descriptions, and you get like these crazy images, you know. When I say crazy, they look cool, you know. Some of them look really dark, you know, but that's what the Bible is. It's kind of like you get some really nice imagery and then you get some dark imagery in there. But wow, you know, you were doing material, you're doing vision therapy. What is that like? Is it like just exercising your eye muscles, and what is that like? Talk to me. That's interesting. I was thinking about something like that for myself. Would a regular person, would they benefit from vision therapy? What kind of vision therapy are you doing? Okay, guys, I'm gonna integrate this piece right here into like some of the tabs here. So I'm gonna get rid of the seam here, and I'm gonna make this like this. Watch, check this out, like that. This pinch is really nice. Okay, so right now I'm flying a little blind, so I'm gonna bring up the concept art on this so that we do better. I need a fill tool. Get a fill for this. And let's fill in this seam right here because we want this to be part of the whole thing.
Vision therapy helps me coordinate my hand-eye movements. It helps me gain confidence in my backsight.
Whoa, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, hand-eye movements and everything like that. Okay, one of these days, guys, we're gonna play Shadow of the Colossus. So whether I hook up my PlayStation to the stream, or I don't know, like yes, I don't think Steam has it, so it might be more of a hooking up thing. Okay, this is where it's tricky. I gotta flatten this area right here, so I gotta decide what point what comes into where. So this should actually be like this. Smooth that out. So is it like different exercises and stuff? Like, can you give me an example of one exercise that maybe a regular person could do? Because I want to improve my vision. I wear glasses. The only thing I could think of right now is like eating carrots, right? So, you know, like I can eat carrots and stuff like that. But if there's like visual exercises, I think like one thing like they say that you could do if you wear glasses and you're looking at a computer screen all the time is to like sometimes, you know, get up away from the computer screen and look out into like a horizon. So you gotta look like out into the distance. And another thing they say is to have a backlight, you know, on your behind your computer, so your eyes pull away from the center of the screen. And also, like, another thing is like to close your eyes and to roll your eyes around in like circles and to look to the left, look to the right, look up, look down, that kind of thing. Is that the kind of exercises you're doing? Or is it something different? Oh, why is steady stroke always on all these brushes? Okay, you was moving. Okay. For example, pick up a glass. Okay. I didn't understand exactly how to take it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Like depth, like your depth perception. Because I was moving my hands all in all directions that seemed close to the glass but weren't. Ah, okay. So yeah, that sounds like a depth thing. Well, that's so cool. I think I need more resolution on this. I'm gonna give this more resolution once I kind of try to square it away a bit. Yeah, see that needs more resolution. Oh, it's a bit difficult. Okay. Join me in voice chat. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe later because I might get up and move around. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You know what, Matthew, you should stick around. I'll talk with you later, okay? Are you calling me right now? Hold on. I'm gonna answer your call. Hold on here. Call me again. I'm gonna answer your call. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, how's it going? 1 second.
Oh, so I was trying.
1 second. 1 second. Hold on.
Okay. Ow.
Hey, Mateo, how's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah,
So, I was
explain to
trying-
me. Yeah.
I don't have literally all this thrust in my side.
Okay.
Because I have like a wall in front of me, and I see it like small. I don't understand if it's far or is like real in front of me or stuff like that. Literally,
Ah,
so literally, not only that, but visual recognizing
okay.
stuff like that. So literally, just like it, for example, picking the remote to control, I see literally nearby me. I know that is a remote control, but every time I try to catch it,
Yeah.
I don't get it because I used to search things by touch, you know? Because every time I search something, even with my side, I search it with my fingers because I'm so used to do that.
Okay. Yeah, that
So basically,
so you're used to touching things in order to know how far they are.
yes.
Ah,
So
okay.
another thing visual recognizing helped me is reading and writing because I not read in ages with my sights. So
Ah,
basically, uh, I don't know how to say it, but someone who doesn't know how to read and write, you know?
yeah, yeah,
So something like that.
like which is kind of illiterate. But I know you know how to read, but it's just with your own sight
Yes,
though.
but to me it's kind of hard because
Yeah.
vision from touch feeling to sight seeing is totally different.
Okay.
Because there was the first time I was remembering the letters, you know?
Yeah.
When I become blind, you can literally seeing your past. But when
Mm.
you go ahead with the blindness, you start forgetting how things looks. Like you know how a car is, you know it has four wheels, you know it has an engine, you know it has seats, but you don't remember how it looks like.
Ah.
So another thing is when I see darkness,
Yeah.
for me it's totally normal because darkness is blindness. But when I see like a little dot of light, it literally my sight start focusing only on that
Ah.
and not on something else. So literally it helps me focalizing on else and my balance point because being blind you have a different balance point because you
Ah.
hear much different noises, you feel like everything amplified, and
Yeah.
now I have to wear hearing aids inside my ear to literally put back that sense of hearing field. But
Wow.
I have to literally let it down slow and slowly to get to a normal hearing.
Oh, yeah. Turn down the volume slowly and slowly.
Yes.
Wow. I never
Another thing
I never
that
thought it would affect your hearing. That's amazing.
yeah, because something that's very weird. When I was blind, I was literally using my headphones at 75%, not 100%. You
Mm.
know?
Oh,
So
I
I
see
have
what because
literally,
your senses was heightened.
yes, and
Wow.
literally it took me out because I hear lower than what I used to, and I have to ask someone to shout louder because
Ah.
I don't hear them as before. And
What?
my mind has a literally black down.
Whoa.
It's like how can I explain it? Blindness is like something like a blackout. Like you're in coma,
Okay.
okay? You're dead, completely dead. But the time you're dead, you don't remember what's happening. You know, it's the
Mm.
same thing. You don't remember what's happening. You start forgetting how people look like. You start forgetting all of that, and you remember for the first few months that you become blind only the best thing.
Hmm.
Like if you see like if I try to make an example.
Okay.
20, 2013, okay?
Yeah.
Let's think about that. We are in 2013. You
Okay.
become blind on ja- on first January of 2013.
Okay.
you can remember the thing before, like December 31, December December 25th, and stuff like that. You can
Okay.
remember that, and you have the visual images in your brain. But what next? You don't even what looks like, you know?
Okay.
Like things evolve, right?
Yeah.
Actually, um, the
Uh,
blindness change you literally the blackout because there is a blackout in evolution of things that you can't even recognize.
hmm.
Literally, if I see like a car of 2013, I will recognize it. But if I see like a 2022 car, I will not recognize it at all.
Yeah, like a 2025 car. Okay, I got you. Wow. Yeah,
Another thing
I
is
never thought I would, I never thought about things like that. It's amazing.
another thing is like shock,
Ah,
because you
yeah.
remember people in some way. You remember
Ah,
them having a face
yeah.
that blackout, because that's what it is, a blackout, literally make you forget what people looks like, and when you see them again, it's like,
They look different.
what the fuck? Yeah, it's literally shocking you. I having literally problems on like walking because I don't know
What you're seeing.
where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't trust my sight. Even using my phone, it's like weird without voice assistant.
Ah, because your phone looks different than you think. Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. So, wow. So did your like did like the people that you know, like your family, did they look different?
Yeah, for me, like my boyfriend, because I'm gay. Anyway, he looks totally different to me when I saw him again for the first time. Like I never see him in ages.
Okay.
Like
And
something like that.
how about like your closer friend, like your mom or your dad or somebody, like a cousin, people that you grew up with for a long time, do they look kind of, do you recognize them or?
I recognize them basically by voice
Okay.
because if you put me in front of a photos be, before blindness and after blindness, I start having problems.
Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, thanks for sharing, man. Like, when you said that you're doing like what do you call, like therapy and stuff, like sight therapy, I was wondering if like any of that would help like a regular person who wears glasses also, like the exercises and stuff.
No, it's nothing like that.
It's nothing like that. Okay. It's just completely
The,
different.
literally, there is like an exercising where the doctor that know what to do. You cannot do that.
Okay.
He literally tell you follow the hand with the light, and you are in total darkness because I told you when I focalize only on exact that thing, you know, if on that single spot of light, they literally put me a very thin like laser in front of
Hmm.
my eye,
Oh, wow.
and my head is must be blocked. Literally, they keep it fixed, and
Hmm.
they have to literally move the laser and
Wow.
check very carefully because if I push my eye too far, I feel pain. I cannot
Oh.
I cannot rotate all my eyeball too much because I feel pain because when you're blind, you not even use it the muscle, the eye muscle. You literally
Right.
don't use it. Literally dead.
Right. That okay.
At first,
So it's kind of
another thing.
like they have you work exercising the muscle in your eye so you can
Yes,
start. Oh, okay.
because
Cause you haven't used it in a
literally,
while.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that laser in completely darkness is literally every time push a bit further.
Yeah.
Tiny millimeters to the right, tiny millimeters to the left, up,
Ah, okay.
down, in this way, and literally tells you close your eye,
All right.
and they move it another direction. You have to follow it.
Now,
Close your eye, and they'll put it another direction.
How
Another moment you have to follow it and stuff like that.
okay? How often do you have to go for therapy?
3 times a week.
3 times a week. Okay, okay, okay. So somewhere along the line, did you just started it? Is it like did you just start doing that? Is it
I started a month ago
a month
because,
ago? No, do you see a difference?
yeah, I can tell like my eye a bit,
Okay, it's feeling better.
yes.
Ah,
But
okay.
if I try to push the like too much hike my eyeballs, I feel pain.
Right, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, hey,
Then,
I'll be right back with you. I gotta split for a second. I'll be right back.
okay,
Hold on. Uh, I'll call you back in a minute. I gotta split, guys. Um, Stay tuned. The stream is gonna be on, but I'll be back.
I have to close.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I had to, as I said, I have to get up and check a few things, so I might be in and out. But yeah, I'm back right now. So Matteo, that was interesting. Thanks for sharing, man. That's really really good. So the reason why I'm in and out like this, guys, is because I'm doing other things. So rather than just not streaming and waiting for those things to clear up, I figured, hey, I'll stream, and if I get called away, it's better than just not streaming. 'Cause I haven't streamed for many years. For I feel like years, for many months, guys. Oh, look, Mr. Kaplu made it. Yeah, we were just hanging out with Matteo, just talking with Matteo. And Mr. Kaplu, how you doing? Nice to see you. It's been a while, Kaplu. Okay, so what I'm doing? Yeah, yeah, Nikki. Yep, and a wow, and a wow for Matteo also. Matteo, thanks for sharing. That was great. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm updating this. I'm updating the main character here for this game project. We're doing sculpting in 3D Coat and stuff like that. So I will talk about what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and I'll be a little bit in and out, but the stream is going to remain. The first time, so you didn't know what your reaction was. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember you said what your reaction was. I'm doing good, Mr. Kaplu. Yeah. What have you been up to? What's the good? Are you still into doing like vehicle stuff and you're still working on your bikes and all that? Hey Matteo, I could talk to you later also. I could talk with you later if you want on Discord. Yeah, it's winter, so you don't really do all the bike stuff. Well, what I mean, if like you're doing any like repairs or tinkering or anything like that, so you decided to start to make a video game. Oh yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Didn't you say, was it you, Mr. Kaploo, that said that you and your friend was like planning to do something? You guys already started? Yeah, since he's coding, you're more of the graphic side. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, right away now I'm having an economic crisis because got my oh oh really, Matteo? You get a pension? Is that correct? I thought pensions is only if like you're really old, but I think I know what you mean. Like they maybe you know like where you are there is different, right? But they like used to get an allowance and they cut it. Is it because you're getting your sight back? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're still technically disabled, right? And resume common life? I think here in the US you'd still be technically disabled. Even if you know you're getting some of your sight back and all that. I think in the US they'll still say you're disabled because you're not like 100%, you know? So you still need like some assistance, you need therapy. You know, even if you could do a lot by yourself, you know, I think that's how it works over here. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. If you take a cyber, your disability pension will be cut half. In Italy, wow. Man, the world is really changing, man. That's interesting. Hey, Mr. Kaploo, so you guys' game that you're working on, you don't have to talk about it here, but I was just wondering, is it more of like a 2D game or 3D or what? What do you guys? Cause 2D games are pretty cool too. There's really nice ones out there. You know, I definitely would love to do a 2D game at some point, if possible. Oh, it's a scary 3D game? Like from the is it like survival horror? Not really into the horror stuff, but there was one game that I played called Dead Space. It was supposed to be kind of like horror, but I think it was more science fiction. I mean, it was pretty hot. It's a pretty cool game. Okay, I'm gonna redo this fill tool here. Just remove it. Delete. Delete preset. Yep, I'm gonna add it back without the steady stroke on it. Let's add the preset back. Okay, here it is. Fill. Let's drop that back down. Okay. Okay, kind of level game. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting, Mr. Kaplooey. Kaplui. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, for example, if you have a broken foot, your employer is okay. Yeah, required by civil law to. She's required by civil law to pay you at least 40% of your salary for support, even if you are not working. Okay, okay. When you recover even a little and can go back to work, oh, okay, it's immediately cut off. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's a good question, Mr. Kaplu. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay, so kind of liking what's happening here. I don't like this wedge thing. That's stupid. That should be another like tab straight. Let's fix that. Let's go straight like that. Something like that. Let's see what that does. Much better. Let's fix this. Okay, yeah, source income after 5 months of therapy. Okay, you have 3 left. Okay. Take a work course and get it certified. It's, okay, suitable for the work. Minimum 3 years of study. And the other 3,000 euros. Okay. And for. Huh. Yeah, that sounds a little fast tracked and kind of tough, but I don't know. Yeah, definitely wish you all the best for sure, man, because yeah, that sounds like, pretty fast to me, but coming from not seeing to seeing, is, you know. Okay, so this is rough, guys. Like, if I want these like really straight angles, I know there's a tool where you could put a plane and you could fill things up to like a definite level on here. So push come to shove, I could use something like that to flatten out these shapes. Wow, seems like a struggle Also, this is my first ever token. Yeah, Mr. Blue. Yeah, Material's pretty talented. Material, feel free to share, like, you know, what you do. I mean, that's... A retinal collapse and burn. Material, you should put out an album. Oh, wow. Material, that sounds really, that sounds like quite the procedure right there. What happened here? Okay, okay. Enough like screwing around here with this. I'm gonna have to break out the actual imagery. Let's go geometry and let's this mirror sim copy. Yep, so I mirrored one side to the next just to make sure everything is as symmetrical as possible. For some reason it wasn't symmetrical, which is very surprising. Okay. So we're up-resing this. Save. We're just gonna spend time on this, just noodling at it. Let's bring in that pinch and start to sharpen up some of these areas here. Yeah, I saw it with you. Mateo, you're a really good artist also. I like some of your art. Okay guys, this is what Mateo drew. See that there? Do I dare ask whose face is that on the Teletubby? Did you use crayons? No, is that color pencils? Man, I love to use color pencils. Good work. Okay, let's bring out the concept art for this. Okay guys, I'll straight a little bit, but not too much. Alright, just trying to make sense of this. Oops. Let's go here, view, so always on top. Okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you gotta get used to using your hands and holding a pen on a piece of paper or pencil on a piece of paper. Yep. Let's put this over here by Sneaky. Okay, so I have this flatten tool. Conform to topo mesh, not this flatten invert. Surprised they don't have flatten on a plane, but they do have a plane tool, and I think that's kind of like a plane flatten. So let's try to see if we could do that. So define plane, pick point, let's see what the options here is. Or by right mouse button, let's go by 3 points, let's define a plane. So I'm going to try to flatten some of these lumpy planes here. So they look a little more hard surfacey. A ragdoll cat? I never heard of such a thing. You know what? I think I've heard of like Tab. Is Tabby a breed of cat? Or you just call cats Tabbies? I think, what's the other one? Calico, right? A ragdoll cat. I gotta look that up. Oh, let's check it out. It's a pretty nice looking kitty. That's cool. Wow, that's so cool. Look at the paws is gray and it's like white and then the ear. Wow. And the tail is gray. Whoa. It's just a kitten right now, right? With the blue eyes. What? Very amazing. Looks like a toy. Looks like a ragdoll. Okay, let's pick a spot. There you go. Pick another spot. There we are. Pick another spot. Like so. Okay, so we have a plane defined, and we could like literally start to like, I could chop into to flattening this entire area. Gotta be careful with this though. Let's see what it does. Yep, it's definitely flattening. I'm just gonna go at it, guys. Bam. Okay, time to fix. I like this tool. I'm gonna save this tool here. Let's just do that. Let's go ahead, add tool. It's a plane tool. That's to flatten. Put that in flatten also. And we need something like, let's come in with like a fill tool. I'm gonna smooth out some areas. He's very cuddly. He looks like a fur ball. That's so cool. Do we have any other pet lovers out there? I had a dog maybe like one time ever in my life, like when I was a teenager, you know, and maybe at 16 or something. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll see you later, Mateo. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Mr. Kuplu, you got a fatty tabby there, Norwegian forest. I gotta look up Norwegian forest. Okay, see you later. Bye, bye, bye. See you later. See you later, Mateo.
こんにちは。こんにちは。こんにちは。
I think that's goodbye also. I'm not sure in Japan. I could be wrong. Japanese. Mr. Kuplu, you got a Norwegian. I gotta look that one up. Norwegian forest cat? I had like 4 cats at one time. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. Did have one dog growing up, but definitely cats are, I think cats are cool. That name sounds so cool. Norwegian forest cat. Bye bye. What? I've seen these already. This cat looks so, look at this guys. Check this out. So Mr. Kuplu, this is what, and he's big and fat. Is it a he or she? I had like all female cats, so. And he's overweight. Whoa. This is so cool. They kind of almost have like a lion's mane. Yeah, he, okay. Isn't as fluffy as these. It sounds like you've been feeding him really well. Oh, is he a mouser? I know some cats are really good at catching mice. Look, this is one that's not as fluffy. Man, these cats look so cool. Look at that. Looks like a toy also. Your mom fed him a little bit too well. Wow, this is awesome. What's his name? Aksu. Wow. That's a cool name. I could see it now. Here, Aksu, Aksu. Oh, about my pets? I don't have the cats anymore, but at one point we had 4 cats for many years. Like, man. Okay, I could tell you the names. I think the first cat we had was Asia. Was a black cat. Asia, and then we had a cat called Hammy, and they were sisters, and then we ended up giving Asia away, and then we had Hammy. No, we ended up giving Hammy away, and then we ended up having Stitch, and then we had one called Blakey, and then we had one called was it Sparkle? I forgot the cat's name. Sparkle, I think. Yeah, so we had all 4 cats at one time, female cats, which is not really a good idea. Because what happens, sometimes they tend to fight because they want to stay out of each other's way. What a cat person! Yeah, me and my wife here, we had. They were nice. They were nice. I like having. They were nice. The only thing about having those cats that was a little bit kind of thing is if like you wanted to go somewhere, you had to make sure that somebody could come in and check on them, or like you have like enough litter and food there for them for the time that you're out. So that part there kind of limited us to like how long of a vacation we could take. Yeah, but eventually, we were like, you know what, we don't need to have the cats anymore. So we had 2 last cats. I think it was Blakey and Stitch was the last 2. Stitch was like an orange marmalade kind of calico cat. I think that's what they called them. And Blakey was like a black cat, but he wasn't pure black. He had like a little tuft of white. I think, yeah. I don't know if you answered yet, but I'm just gonna ask again. Like, you just disappeared for months and now partly back. So what's up? Okay, yeah. So what went down, guys? Just for the record, yeah. So I had a So to be honest with you guys, there was a lot. There's some personal things that happened, and I think I may have covered it a little bit. Not to me. Well, I would say to me, but it's mostly to do with my wife and stuff like that. Some personal things that happened, and they were really tough to kind of get through, to be honest with you guys. And you know, but things are kind of leveling out right now. So my life has changed a little bit. You know, I kind of have to take care of my wife a little more now. And I'm fine. Me personally, I'm fine, in good health, everything like that. But we had a lot to deal with. That happened all of a sudden, you know. And you know, thank God she's alive and everything like that. And you know, I just been trying to get my head back into continuing doing the art for this thing and that kind of thing. And a good thing that happened though was that my brother who was coding this, you know, 'cause I started picking up a lot of the coding myself. Yeah, so one of my brothers who's actually a coder programmer, he's you know, he's back in the mix. You know, so he's coding like enemy AI for me right now, and that's really helping me focus back on the art side of things, because the story for this game that we're working on is kind of big, right? So you have a decision to make when you make a game. Should I make something simple that's you know, could take like a few months and do it, or should I make something that I always wanted to make? So you got those kind of things. So we decided to go with the thing that we always wanted to make, you know, for many years. Yeah, so basically that's what happened, guys. You know, I just had to take care of some real world issues. And you know, thank God that it's kind of somewhat evened out. And you know, but I'm still at maybe you know, with streaming, maybe 2 or 3% capacity. No, sorry, excuse me, like 75 75 to 80% capacity in terms of being able to stream right now. So it wouldn't be as structured. So I have to put different things in priority. So the priority would be, you know, of course, my real world wife, you know, and the second thing would probably be actually doing game development, and then the third thing would be streaming. Maybe if we had like a bigger live viewership, you know, it would switch things up, because I know there's a lot of streamers out there that you know, like their income comes from streaming, right? So like, because they have such a large viewership, you know, not only subscriptions but just the sheer ad money or whatever it is, they could just live off of that, you know. And I never got into streaming to make money. I just got into streaming to showcase, you know, some of the art that I do, and to connect with people out there like yourself, Mr. Kaplu, and other artists who like doing 3D game design, drawing. So that's what it was for me, and also to document the making of this game here. Oh, you saw, okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, for sure. You know, but yeah, as I said, you know, things are now kind of evened out, and we kind of have things, you know, thank God, you know, God has been good, and you know, things under control. And I mean, there's a lot of changing, you know. I can't just say it's only because of what happened, you know. There's a lot of things that I had to work on also as a person. So it's so funny how sometimes, you know, these things shine a light on things that we got to work on as people. So that's kind of what it kind of meant for me personally, you know. So it's pretty interesting. You know, don't want to go into too much detail, but hey, you know, we're back. You know, we're back as much as I can be. You know, consistency is key, right, guys? Consistent streamer. I think like this here needs like a tab that cuts into here, because this is too much of a big flat area. It doesn't look interesting enough to me. Let's see what we could do with that. But you know what? I have to shout out all those, from Mr. Kaplu to BCC to even Matteo and everybody else. You know, all you guys who have been on the Discord. When I do come live, you guys jump on here and say hello. There's even you know, a couple new people on here. I think there's a guy called Kazik 1-2. Hey, thanks for joining the Exercise show. We're gonna try to I'm gonna try to be on as much as possible, guys. You know. Right. Okay. He was like, damn, your life wasn't going as best like this music project collapse. Oh wow. Man, you got a yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry to hear about your music project, man. If you feel like to talk about it, I mean, you don't have to, but what was that about? Something fell through. It didn't actually work. Something you were counting on to work and it didn't work. Yeah, what I went through with on a personal level with my wife. I mean, she went through it, but it was really I don't wish it on anybody. And we thank God that she's alive and everything. It's really it's a little more tougher than I'm letting on. I just don't want to put too much out there. It was really really tough. I mean, like scarily tough. But thank God. So what happened with you? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. I think I can remember you kind of hinting at working on something. Was it that same thing that you were talking? Oh no. Well, that suck. Wow. So, if that's the case, so do you have like half finished parts of the project, kind of? Wait a minute. Was it rap? I think I can remember you. Was it like a rap project? Like you're making beats or something like that? I can't remember 100%, Mr. Kaplu. Just okay. Yeah, stuff on Discord. Yeah, when Mateo yeah, Mateo joined us, some months back, and you know, at first I thought he was trolling me. When he told me, like, hey, I can't see, and I was like, really? At first I thought, it was just somebody just trying to. But then I know one other person that knows him on here, and they were like, yeah, yeah, I know Mateo, and yeah, he's actually, he's disabled that way. He can't see, and then, I was like, wow, that's interesting. And I think maybe God put Mateo across my path because of what I was going through at the time. So I was like, you know what? At least, you got to count your blessings, right? So, and I'm glad, and I actually prayed for him, that things would work out for him. And sounds like sounds like he's getting his sight back slowly, and I wouldn't say slowly, but it sounds like he's getting some level of his sight back, which is amazing. I mean, talk about a miracle, right? So yeah, Mateo's really talented, dude. Like, he's yet another person. I don't know what about the exercise show. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of musicians that join here, and so like, he plays like. I was hoping that he give you a little insight. But I could talk a little bit about what Mateo does. Like, he has a violin that he plays like kind of like rock type, music, which is what I like. And I like rap too, by the way. But yeah, he plays a lot of like this heavy rock music, but on his violin. So his violin sounds like a guitar, and sometimes it sounds like a violin, and he's really really good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. There you go. I'm not gonna lie. It helped build my faith a little bit more too, because at the end of the day, you know, I mean, doctors only could do so much, you know, and if God is real, He's the one that created the body and the world, right? So we believe that there's a God that created everything, you know, and He could help out, He could heal. I'm not quite sure about the different things about this world, like the different what I mean by that is kind of like what's in place, right? God knows what He put in place in this world, and why sometimes things don't work out the way that we think that they should. But so it helped me realize that even though something looks terrible and makes no sense, that there's still a plan. He still has a plan for each person, even if even if to us it looks like the end or it looks bad, you know and He helps in the best way to help us. So for us, God helping you would be completely healing you, right? And I think He does that for some people. And I think for other people, I'm not sure what the circumstances are. I think He deals with each situation slightly different. So some people, He mightn't completely heal you to 100%. He might, you know, you might get 75% or 25%. But I think he's so intelligent that He's working things out. So even if in the end the person passes away, they're like with Him because it increased their faith or something. I'm not sure. I'm just a human talking here, but I think there's more. What I'm trying to get at, I think there's more at play for sure in the world than what we even realize. Even as me, even being a Christian, there's a lot more at play, right? And I'm not an all-knowing, all-seeing, all-wise God. So so that's where faith comes into play, and and stuff like that. And then there's also something to be said about us being able to heal people around us, and so like there was a lot of stuff going on. That's why haven't been around. Yeah, because I'd increased my faith, and there was a lot of things I was doing that wasn't good, basically. So I had to like give those up, which is good. I was glad, to overcome certain things just as recently as yesterday. You know, just as recently as yesterday. You know, everybody, no matter how a person might nobody in this world is 100% good. Everybody has something that they have to work on, right? So, anyways, yeah. So I'm glad to be back though, working on this stuff, and just taking it a step at a time. You know, putting things in their right place. This is just a game. It's not a be all end all of my life. Stuff like that. Projects come and go. The important thing is to have fun while they're here. So even if things didn't work out with you and your friend, I hope you guys at least had some level of fun doing it. Sometimes the journey is worth more than the destination, and that's what I'm trying to look at with this project here. I would love to have it finished really quickly and for me to make tons of money and all the good stuff. But hey, the journey with streaming here and showing you guys and sharing with you guys, and also working with my brothers and other people with this project is worth it. Yeah, isn't what they say? It's yeah, isn't what they say? It's God's plan. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's it's God with a capital G too. But nah, yeah, I got it. Yeah, definitely, 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 sir. Yeah, for sure. No, I was just joking, Mr. Kaplan. I know what you mean. But yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely, it's God's plan, and you know, I could tell you one thing that even going through all this kind of taught me. It taught me one thing, and this might, I don't know if this might apply to anybody that's listening right now, right? If this applies to you, listen to what I'm about to say. I always thought I could fix things, right? I thought I could fix almost every problem that came my way, right? Like, because of how I grew up, I had no choice but to try to fix things. Well, I felt like, I should say that, I had no choice but to try to fix things on my own, right? I thought like everything out there I needed to solve and to resolve the situation, you know, to make things better, stuff like that. But what I've learned is that, you know, I don't have to fix everything because it's not always my job to fix everything, right? Some things are truly God's job and not your job, right? That doesn't mean that you're not going to try to do the right thing or to help out. No, yeah, you could do that, but I'm not the fixer. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come to terms with that because there was literally some things literally was out of my control, and they were never probably the trick is right. They were probably never in your control to begin with. It was always in God's control. So you got to get out of His way, you know, and that's what I had to learn to come to terms with, you know, and it was very hard, you know, and I'm still learning how to not try to be the answer to everything and try to fix everything. I'm still learning. I'm not there yet. Oh, well, why don't you look at that? You know, sharpening up this guy. Yeah, not bad, right? So, and then at the same time too, even though I thought I could fix a lot of things, like there was things like in my life that I needed to like work on, you know. I mean like major things, but I won't talk about them on here because it's still, you know, it's a little bit embarrassing, some things, especially with yourself. You're like, man, you know, whatever it is, and especially, you know, not everything you have to put out there as an individual. But we're all human, right? So we're not perfect. But at the same time, what kind of annoys me is, you know, you can't always say, well, I'm only human, I'm not perfect. And like, you stop saying that all the time, you know, like, the, the thing is, we all have to strive towards perfection. That's the thing. It's not just saying, well, I'm not perfect, and then you do imperfect things and feel justified because you're not human. You know, so that's a trick, right? That's how the devil gets people, right? The trick is to know that you're striving towards perfection, you know, and one day you're gonna probably get very close to it, So the only perfect being in the world is God Himself, but you're striving towards that, and you're gonna get there where you're gonna be somewhat there. But at least you're gonna be better than what you were, and that's kind of like how I think about that. You know, so don't ever let anybody try to make you feel bad about striving towards perfection. Just don't get arrogant, and if you, especially if you reach your way, try not to be arrogant and that kind of thing, and just try to relax and chill. Da, 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 da. Enough said. Let's see. Did I make any New Year's promises, Mr. Kaplu? You know what? This is the first New Year that I did not. I actually didn't. Did you make any New Year's resolutions or New Year's promises, Mr. Kaplu? Did you make any? You just said you'll try to be a better version of yourself? Okay, okay. That's interesting. It's always good to strive for better, and also, yeah. And like I said, is when you stop trying to strive for the gold, then things go wrong. I think like this world, is so caught up on people being imperfect that nobody strives for perfection anymore. And that's where the world is so messed up. Because humans, we are the seed of a God, right? So, and if God is perfect, then we need to strive towards that perfection. If you're not striving towards that perfection, that means you're actually going backward. And that's why people say, "Oh, the world today is screwed up," right? Everybody loves to say, "Hey," if you ask someone, you say, "Hey, how's the world? Is everything what do you think about the world?" "Oh, this world is so screwed up, blah 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 blah." But okay, but do you think you're a good person? They're like, "Yeah, I'm a good person." Everybody says that they're a good person. You ask Bill Gates, you ask Elon Musk or anybody out there. Sorry to bring those guys' name up, but you ask anybody out there and they think they're a good person, right? But we all are not good people. We all have fallen short of God's glory, and we all need Jesus in order to be good, because he's the example of a man, God in man form, showing men how to live, how to be perfect, and still he was crucified on a cross, and he was, he rose again. So he was given a new body, and we all striving towards that. We haven't reached, and I think that's if you talk about the government trying to like screw people up and political and all these different things, they're trying to make people feel like they're okay the way that they are. You're not. Nobody's okay the way that they are. Everybody needs to strive towards a perfection. Everybody's at a different level of it. But once you stop striving towards and you feel like you're okay where you are, then all hell breaks loose. It's just human nature, right? That's why if you look at the people in the past who set up this world, a lot of the good people in the past, they try to put that forward, that we all need to continually improve. So I think that your New Year's promise, I think that's a good thing. I just said, yep, you try to be a better version. Yeah, that's great, man. Right, yeah. You're absolutely right. Setting too much of big goals, yeah, failing. Yeah. Whenever you fail, you don't really feel good about it. Nobody likes to fail. So, yep, absolutely. I agree with you. I agree with you 110%, Kaplu. Let's do it. Run a uniform space on this to get rid of some of the stretching. This pinch is supposed to work the way our pinch is supposed to work. You see, that's the only thing. Like, look what this pinch is doing. It's actually creating like a bevel on this. Oh boy. Well, you know what it's doing is flattening at the same time it's pinching. Try a different brush. Let's go a smaller size. He's starting to look better and better. Thanks. That's the hope, man. I'm trying to bring it together, man. As I said, it's about the journey, right? So why do I feel like this pinch is not bringing this together? Let me see something here for a minute. I think maybe the brush needs to be wider. Let's see. Okay, there you go. It is bringing it together. Okay, my bad. 3D code, guys. If you haven't been following very long, that's this is the one program that I like to use. It's a lot of freeform. Blender is good, but it's good to also use a program that just specializes in certain things. I don't know if I like what I did. Let's go back. Let's take a look. Yeah. I'm going to have to look for a different kind of pinch or fix this one or something. Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. If you just invite me, Mr. Kaplu, I'm there. You know, I just recently loved the North. You know, I love the North, even though I want to live in the South. So it's kind of weird. I like beaches and stuff, but yeah, being up in the North around a campfires, you just spoke my language, dude. As you could see, you know, like the mascot I have here is like a Bajoran, a bear, right? And yeah, absolutely, I would totally be down with that for sure. For sure, I would totally be down with that. Just sitting around a campfire, yeah. The northern side of the world, yeah, just talking. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Who knows? You know, you never know. You never know. You know, if it's one thing I do know is that, you know, life, things change in life, and one minute I could be here, next minute I could be around the corner from where you are. You know, and be like, wait a minute, isn't there a guy that, you know, that used to watch my streams? Doesn't he live like somewhere around here? And I could be like literally like a corner away from you. You can never tell. Like, I've seen stuff like that happen. I mean, I do like to travel, right? So, you can never tell. Colorado, yeah, with all the pine trees and everything. It doesn't. Isn't Colorado? I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I looked into it. Maybe Colorado is not famous for pine trees, but for some reason, every time I hear about Colorado, I think about pine trees. To be honest with you guys, like where I live in New York State, and there's a lot of pine trees around here. It could be. Yeah, I know it could be a mental thing, Mr. Kaplu. Like for some reason, every time I hear Colorado, it's like, oh yeah, Colorado's cool. Like what you said there, like being in like the winter campfire, like pine trees all around, hearing like wolves and coyotes howl in the background. Like literally, that's some of the stuff that comes to my mind. One thing I could tell you guys, like you know, God willing, this game works out, right? And able to release it. You guys will probably be shocked a little bit by the story if we get everything to work the way we want it to. I could talk about some of not probably this story, but some of the things that you know, that is interesting to me, and you guys could read between the lines. You know, like one thing I could tell you guys for sure, and I know a lot of people, one thing I could say is that I don't. Oh, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I got a call here. As I said, I'll be in and out. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'll be right back, but I'll give you guys something to think about. One of the things that interests me, look up Tartaria, and also look up. I think the Earth is not what we think it is. I think the way that the Earth is different in some way. I'm not saying it's flat. I'm not saying it's round, or anything like that. But I think it may be different. Could land be hidden from us as a population? I think so. If based upon everything that I've seen and everything that that I heard and everything that I've read, there could be more to what's going on than what we realize. Now, is it scary or is it bad? No, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, who cares? You live your life, whatever. But it makes for interesting conversations. It makes for fun stories. And I don't shy away from controversial things as long as at the end of the day everybody is civil and we could walk away. And I think it's part of being an intellectual, right? You don't shy away from topics. You don't get angry and fight out because somebody disagrees with you. It is what it is, right? People have different ideas. People may disagree, but it's fun hearing different sides of different things. You don't have to agree with everything, but if you're a person, you kind of like me, you're interested in hearing and seeing and experiencing different things, as long as it's not evil, right? As long as you're not doing evil to someone else, and as long as you're not doing harm to yourself, it's all good, right? It's all good to hear different perspectives. But anyways, guys, I got to split for like 10-15 minutes. I'll be back. I'll leave the stream up. Mr. Kaplu, Hey, thanks for hanging out. I hope you still stick around. The stream is gonna be running, guys. God bless you. And what you're hearing here is um is actual the original soundtrack to Shadow of the Colossus. I'll just turn that up and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. God bless. See you guys in a minute.
Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, you're back, or Mr. Kaplu? I guess you're gone. I'm back. Okay, what did we leave on? Huh? We're talking. Well, I don't know if you're still there, but we're talking about we were talking about just pretty interesting topics about life, about the shape of the earth, about not the shape of the earth, but about different alternate histories and stuff like that. Oh wow, it went into sort of different music. I guess I wasn't as fast as I thought I was, but hey, I needed to take care of something, guys. I'm back. Let's get some different music on here. Okay, we're back. Okay, guys, we'll continue working on this a little bit later. Maybe tonight I'll come back on. So if you see this, look out for me a little bit later. Probably like around, let's say like around 6 o'clock. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll continue working and steaming going forward. I'm creating hard surfaces here in 3D Coat. You could apply the same techniques to Blender. Feel free to come in and ask questions and all the good stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. God bless. I just want to thank Mr. Kaplu. I want to thank Mr. Kaplu. I want to thank Matteo and everyone else for coming in and saying hello. Hey, I'll see you guys in a minute, and God bless. Take it easy. Exercise Nick and Exercise Nikki out. This is a lot of fun. Let's keep it going.